Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Adronals Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing on my free-to-play account, showcasing the OBJ 452K. Today might just be the luckiest day I've had in a very long time when it comes to World of Tanks Blitz. Now, to be fair, I did spend some decent gold on this account, because I sold my T22 Medium. The T22 Medium is obviously a tier 10 collector, which I no longer have in my garage, and to get it back, yeah, I'm gonna have to spend 7,500 gold, which I'm about 6,000 away from. The reason I sold my T22 Medium is because I wanted to partake in this event here. As you can see, I've opened up a few gold boxes, and I managed to get 3 Expo containers. Yeah, 3 Expo containers. Now, one of them was for free on my free XP containers, because as I've showcased in previous videos, I have been saving up my XP. I had 560,000 of it, and as you can see, I spent about all 550,000 of it. I got a single free Expo container, a little bit of gold, which I'm saving on to now so that I can get the T22 Medium back eventually, but yeah, I got the 452K on my 3rd crate. I don't know what to say. I seriously don't know what to say. The other tank I got was a Tier 9 Chinese Heavy, which I'm actually very happy about, the WZ-114, and the final tank I got out of the Expo containers are the Lycan. This just shows to you why saving up gold and saving up free XP are very important for the Blitz Fair, and as well, just general stuff for free. I have been saving up my gold, and I've been saving up my free XP for literally what month is it? Yeah, for 6 months now. So throughout the half of the entire year, I've been saving up all my stuff just for an event like this, and it's a perfect time for me to get 3 free tanks. And the better part is, the event's not even over. I can get even more stuff, because I can get a free Expo container just by grinding, and then I can also get a free T42. And the best part about this, because I sold my T22 Medium and I was able to grind a bit, and as well get some free tickets to get further down the tree, it means that I should have enough time to get the T42 and Expo container for free without breaking my back on grinding. So overall, this is pretty solid, I gotta be honest. In today's video, I'll be doing a full down review on the OBJ 452K, as I'm incredibly lucky to actually give this review, judging that my main account is banned for the next, 7 days. So I'm very lucky I managed to get my hands on this vehicle. Let's start off with provisions. Let's obviously fully equip the tank there. I'm not going to be running the legendary camo because I do not have the gold for it, and I'm not spending money as this is my free-to-play account. I do have enough credits to obviously fully equip this tank though. So we're going to run gun rammer, Cali, obviously Cali. This vehicle's actually got decent heat pen, it looks like, and to only gain 160 DPM, not really worth it. Vitality, we're going to do ramming damage, obviously improved optics to spot opponents further away. We're going to be going for improved assembly to get a bit more HP, engine accelerator, V-stabs, toolbox, and to finish it off, consumable delivery system. We're going to change off our speed boost for our repair kit, and then we're going to make our way over to the camos section, and what camo do I want to put on this tank? We've got that new intergalactic camo, which meh, it actually looks decent, but it's not my favorite cup of tea. I kind of want to put the, yeah, honestly, I'm going to put the Christmas camo on it. I like this camo, and because this tank's got such a big turret, it actually matches the vehicle pretty well. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be putting on the vehicle. So, back to the overall upgrades, we're completely done. We just got to do ammo, and we can do battle in this tank. So, this is the 452K. Now, before we do a game, I thought I would showcase the armor profile to all of you. Looking at the overall design of the tank, you would expect pretty ridiculous Soviet armor. That is actually not the case. As we can see frontally, it's actually really not that strong. The entire frontal plate is only 120 mils thick. The lower plate is 66, and the upper plate is 255. That is a decent upper plate, especially if you're using the 7 degrees of gun depression, but let's be real, that's not incredible. Like, any moment you're actually exposing this vehicle on flat ground, tier 9s and tier 10s are going to butter through this vehicle. Side armor-wise as well, like, look at how bad this thing is at side scraping for a Soviet heavy, and that's because the sides are terrible, only about 68 mils thick on the entire side. It's only when you get up to the upper part, it's about 74. Again, not great armor. The rear of this tank, not good either, only 52 on the back, which means HE shells will easily cut through that back of the turret and as well the back of the hull. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the armor on this tank really isn't that impressive. On flat ground, it's also got a big hatch on the roof, so really the only way that you're gonna get bounces in this tank is if you're running it hull down. But when it is hull down, it is gonna be very, very strong. We can see that here. If we hide this lower plate, this is what you're going to see. I mean, that's strong. That is incredibly strong. So I actually have to say, this seems like a pretty well-balanced vehicle. If you literally showcase any part of your hull while driving this tank, your armor is going to instantly turn into mush. But if you're able to hide your lower plate and you're able to use the gun depression correctly, it is very quickly going to become an incredibly good tank. Now, the gun itself is pretty nice. It's got a super, super beefy alpha. It's got nice penetration, as we saw, 350 for a tier 9. Mobility-wise, I'll be honest, I didn't take a look, but it's not going to matter if we take a look. We're going to find out right now. So up against us, we have tier 9s, and actually, mobility-wise, this tank seems incredibly fast. This is going very, very fast uphill. Okay, well, that's actually very surprising. It seems like its top speed is 40-ish kilometers per hour. Yes, seems like 40, and wow, that is an incredible power to weight. Also, I just realized how dang small this thing's turret is. It looks like a freaking pancake. Look at that. Alright, well, I'm very excited to mess around with this tank. I'm just incredibly excited because I got this tank on my free-to-play account. Literally, just the other day, I was talking about how I wanted to get more tier 9s. And for people that try to argue I'm a shill for Wargaming or something like that, and Wargaming gave me this tank for free, maybe you should just take a look at my main account being banned right now, and then that's really all I need to say. So let's aim in on the, let's go for the 55A, because I know that the E75 at that angle I'm actually going to have to load heat for, so not really going to risk losing some damage on my shot there. Let's reload again, and a bonk. There you go, nice shot. The alpha on this vehicle does feel very nice. Let me turn down my game volume a bit. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let's back on up from the 55A. Let's wait a little bit for my reload, and then hopefully we can slap him again. A bonk. There you go. Another nice slab into the 55A. Not really sure what that player is thinking he's going to accomplish doing that, but we're getting some pretty nice bleeds out. I'm going to use this tank's just honestly excellent mobility here to see if we can get to the side of the pattern really quickly, and a bonk. Oh yeah, look at that. Once again, I think this vehicle has 450 alpha, and you can see it rolling pretty good there. Just a couple pens so far, we've been able to deal 1700 damage already. We got the E75 off to the side. We also got the Waffenträger. I'm going to load in an HE, and ooh, 651 damage slap into that enemy Waffenträger. Now, the reload is long. I mean, we're sitting here for a while. We're waiting for this reload. But, oh, and we're also lagging a lot. Okay, well, we're fine now. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's aim in a... That was unfortunate. That hurt a lot. All right, let's reload again. We got quite a bit of time. That is one of the downsides of this tank, again, is that reload's very, very long. That Batchet actually managed to penetrate us as well, which is a bit unfortunate, but not much I can really do about it. Trying to just think of what we want to do here. E75's off to the side. Waffenträger's in the back, and our Object 84 is poking. Well, I can't really help my... Object 84 all too much, but what I'm thinking right now is to start off by pushing the Contra Caro. I do have pretty decent heat shells, as we went over. Oh, but that works too. Alright, well, if that's the case, I'm going to turn on around and try and deal with the E75. Alright, well, this is turning out to be a pretty decent game. I don't think we've done anything incredible for damage, but I think we're doing okay. Let's just make our way up this hill so we can get a pretty easy shot into the E75. A bonk, there you go, nice 430 slap. And we're up to 2800 damage at this point, which means if we penetrate one more shell, we should be able to be at least at 3k damage, so here we go. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. Just had my nose sneeze in the middle of this brawl, but that's fine, because we're live, we did over 3,000 damage, and we came out with a victory. First impressions of this tank, honestly, really impressive. It is super mobile. I did not expect the power to weight to be this good, but wow, that's actually really solid. So we were able to deal about 3,300 damage. Nothing incredible, but a decent chunk. We got a first class, and please tell me this thing makes decent credits. Ooh, yeah, 116,000. Not too bad. So let's take a look at this thing's mobility really quickly. It goes at a top speed of 40, which I expected, and once again, Wargaming giving all these tanks awful reverse at 12, but yeah, great power to weight of 16.5, averaging 32. That's actually really, really impressive. And as I did say, when it comes to the alpha, it's 460 actually on the standard, not 450, and 600 on the high explosive. So overall, really solid gun, really good overall on the mobility. I'm I'm actually considering this to be one of the better tier 9s at this point. This thing is really strong. Now, that is, once again, up against tier 8s. Up against tier 10s, I'm not really sure how the armor is going to work. In fact, one thing I forgot to showcase is the turret armor hull down. And it's pretty strong against AP shells. But let's say we have a tank that shoots heat. How about we go to tier 10 and get a Kron out? If you're shooting heat, okay, yeah, that's really solid. Alright, I have to say, the armor at least hull down on this vehicle is never going to be penned. So do keep that in mind. Here we are. Second battle up against us. We have, again, tier 8, because this is my second battle in the tank. So, we'll see what we can do here. I'm going to go probably towards A side. A tank this mobile, I feel like it would be much more beneficial to my team to go towards A side to see if we can get some decent chunks out. I'm not really sure why I'm using my free XP, or not my free XP, but my crew XP boosters. Those are saved for my Yag Tiger grind. Alright, well, let us speed and see what we can do. I'm still baffled I managed to get my hands on this tank. Like, I think the drop chance was 1% or less than 1% for this vehicle, and, well, at least I got a little bit of good luck. Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. Base A we're going to be heading towards. You know, now that I think about it, though, we probably don't have that great good luck, because when I get my main account, I'm still going to have to spend all my gold on whatever there. I don't think I even have much gold on my main account, so I'm still going to have to get this tank on my main as it is and get the 452K, but I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. We traded a T22 medium for a WZ114 and an Object 452K, which is actually a pretty decent trade. I wouldn't say it's the best trade in the world. I was kind of hoping more, actually, for a tier 10, but not too bad. I can definitely say that the dispersion of this gun is going to let it down in a lot of situations, as it's bad. But let's reload here. The T-54 runs past me, and, ooh, is this thing's turret traverse slow. We were able to get a pretty nice shot into that T-54, though. But notice how instantly, the moment anybody's able to poke us, the armor becomes very, very poor. Like, the moment you're not fully hull down in this tank, the armor becomes awful. And that is definitely a big balancing factor, as I did say. You can see we've just been slugged in the side and the lower plate. So I like the way this tank's armor performs. I actually think it's a very well-balanced aspect. Alright, let's get a shell. There you go. Nice. Right into that T-54. We got the Ferdinand sitting in the back, and we've already dealt about 1,400 damage in this game. Let's aim it on this Ferdinand. It looks like that player actually isn't backing up. Ferdinand armor is not very strong, so I would expect this, yeah, to roll right into his vehicle. 433 slap right there. Just like that, we're up to 1,800 damage already. Not too bad at all, if I do say so myself. Let's just keep on going here. Man, I really just want to stop and shoot the Ferdinand, but I know it's a better decision just to push him here at this point. Alright, so let's get up to the Ferdy. Again, look at this great power to weight. Like, this tank does not deserve this good of a power to weight uphill. But there you go. Easy shot right into the Ferdinand. We're going to back on up. Again, though, perfect example of this vehicle's not so great armor on the lower plate. Like, the moment anybody decides to poke you, it's going to be very, very poor. Now, the on-movement dispersion of this tank actually seems pretty decent. Like, looking at how quick this vehicle aimed in after I stopped moving, not too bad. But again, frontal armor just easily getting penetrated. So, I would not consider this tank overpowered at all. It is a very, very positionally advantageous tank, where if you're able to put it in the right positions, it'll do great. But even in a situation like this, you can very easily notice how it very quickly can fall apart. It features very poor traverse speed, a very, very bad lower plate, and yeah, it's definitely got some big weaknesses. But if you're able to take advantage of those weaknesses, use that alpha, use that mobility, once again, another 3,000 plus damage game, another victory, and yeah, I'm going to be playing this tank a lot. I'm actually really excited to be messing around in this vehicle. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.